There's a YouTuber that only has 60K subs, but he gets 100K views per video. And these are long form views, by the way, which are more valuable than short form views. What do you think the secret is?
Storytelling and keeping people engaged.
How many hours do you think he spends on each video?
How long the video is, or how many hours?
How many hours? These videos are like 12 minutes, or these videos are 12, 16 minutes. It's just a 43-minute one.
Okay, so how long to produce the video?
Yeah, well, I mean, overall, just all in.
Yeah, so recording it, production, cutting, editing. Maybe 10 to 24 hours?
40 to 50 hours per video.
Wow.
That's a lot, right? So
That's
full script writing, custom animations, perfect sound design. And it's all to keep people hooked in, the engagements. You have to find the right moments to hook them in, right? You got to find the right moments to keep them retained as well. So it says, while others half-assed their content, he made 6 videos last year, that's it, and gained 30K subs. Quality versus quantity. Now, I think 6 is a little on the lower end, but he should probably do a little more. But
one a week.
Yeah, one a week. And I do think it's better to spend more time, right? Like the problem with Neil and I is we have businesses to run, and you know that's a little bit of a cop out. But you know, at the end of the day, I do think
we still produce content.
Yeah,
we just can't spend 40 hours producing one video, but we do produce content. And you could be in a position like Eric and I. Do whatever you can that works for your schedule, but you have no excuse not to produce something.
Yeah. And I think, you know, I would say this guy looks like he's younger. He looks like he's in his teens. And if you have more time, when you're younger, you have more time. You have the luxury of time. So spend all that time doing it. Make the best videos in the world. And then when you go into your 20s or so, you're going to have that experience. And you're going to do a lot better, right? I actually was watching a video recently with a guy that's maybe 15 years old. And he has a SaaS that's doing like 600K a month or so. So start early. If you're listening to this right now, start early. And there's no need to wait because, you know, what age did you start at? 14 years old?
15 and a half.
15 and a half. That's great.
Not that young.
Yeah. Pretty young.
Yeah.
All right. So I wanted to take a second to tell you about the Agency Owners Association. So this is an agency peer group ran by my podcast co-host Neil Patel and myself, Eric Siu. And these were 9- and 8-figure agency owners respectively. And what I will say is at the end of the day, you want to learn from people that have been there, done that. If you want to grow your agency to 7 figures, 8 figures and beyond, this is the group for you. And we bring in other agency owners to speak as well. And it's a great peer group where you can help each other out. And you're going to learn how to acquire more clients. You're going to learn how to take yourself out of the day-to-day and to build the business of your dreams. And the cool thing, till November 30th, we are holding a special price and you can apply at marketingschool.io/agency. And the great thing about it as well, if you try to get into the group, there's a 7-day free trial, right? So once November 30th hits, we're going to increase the price by $200 per month. So right now you're getting it at the lowest price possible. So go to marketingschool.io/agency to learn more and we'll see you inside. This guy messaged me. So this guy is a YouTube consultant. And he's worked with like Noah Kagan. He's worked with Tom Bilyeu. They have pretty sizable channels. He's also worked with My First Million Pod, right? So he messages me and he's like, hey, you know, you have, I'm going to read this message over here. So if your YouTube channel is stuck, this is what you should do. If you're not getting that many views, he said, hey, why don't you just do this? So he leads off with, hey, not buy my stuff. It's more so, hey, you have an issue with your channel right now. You guys aren't getting that many views. And I was like, okay. And he's like, well, look at what this guy overdid. This guy has a channel called 𝗙𝗪𝗡, 𝗙𝗪𝗡. And he says, all you have to do, take down all your videos and go post it on a new channel. And he's like, this new channel is taking off already. And, you know, there's one video here that was just reposted, 53K views. Long form views, 4,600 views, 2,500 views, 3,400 views, and this is a brand new channel. But when he had this on the old channel before, it was only a couple hundred views. So sometimes when you set a new channel, it can just reset everything, and then the views come.
That's cool. I haven't tried that strategy, but I do think that is a really smart approach.
Yep. All right.
I got something interesting to read. I got this message a few days ago. So it was from someone named 𝗙𝗪𝗡𝗗𝗃. She is the CEO and founder of Zap Media.
Dude, you're on her podcast before.
Yeah. I know her. Yeah. I've never met her in person, but she's great. So she says, hi, Neil. And this is not a message I believe she sent. I believe it's a message her team sent from her account. Too. Okay. So, hi, Neil. Long time no chat. I hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out because I thought you might find this helpful. I'm hosting a free webinar, Webinar Mastery. Skyrocket your course in info product sales on 11/13 at 11 a.m. ET. It's already past 11:13, but you guys get the point. In 90 minutes, you'll get my exclusive blueprint for scaling your course to 5-figure monthly sales and beyond with webinars, all without major investment, complicated tech, or high-pressure selling, even if you're new to webinars or don't have a big following. I've learned to master webinars from the greatest marketing and sales minds in the world. I've generated over $1 million in course sales with webinars, and now I'm going to show you how to do the same. This is totally free educational webinar. Is made possible by Teachable. I'm guessing maybe there's a promotion or something that's paid together. Agenda, webinar introductions in psychology, education without overwhelm, stacking your offer, making the sale, driving attendance. If you want to save your spot, RSVP here, there's a link, and then it says, hope to see you there, holla. Now, the reason I'm reading this email, and I like it, is because when you look at this message from Hala, it's her team didn't do the right targeting, because I don't sell courses or products. But the reason I like it is they're just sending out a lot of direct messages to people that they think are the target audience. Now, this isn't saying, hey, Neil, you sell a ton of courses from my understanding. We're going to teach you more so how to sell from your courses and make money from it. I'm not the right audience, but I thought it was really cool what they did, because a lot of people send out LinkedIn messages and they're just so terrible. They add very little value. They don't break down anything. And then what I think makes this message really good is she posts content on her profile every single day. She may not have 1 million followers, but she's getting tons of engagement because she's figuring out what's working, what's not. So when you send out the message and people see, not only do you have some sort of following, but you're getting tons of engagement on your content, or on your content, it's a great way to build trust and get people to sign up for webinars. And when I was talking to her, she was just like, yeah, she's like, we get a lot of signups from just outreach on LinkedIn. And I was like, you know what?
Did she say how many?
No, but she generates over $1 million from course sales. Mm-hmm. So it must be a lot because she's marketing from LinkedIn. And when you look at it, it's just like, all right, everyone talks about, running ads, and you need to do this to be successful and spend X dollars, and here's the funnel that you need to do. And she's just like, you know what, forget this. I'm just going to send out direct messages to a lot of people who I think are qualified, who should be attending my webinars so I can make money. And I have multiple messages for her from her team doing outreach, and it's a good approach.
And the interesting thing too is it doesn't necessarily leave a bad taste in your mouth. You know who she is already, and you appreciate the hustle that's happening.
I appreciate the hustle. My favorite part about the whole concept is she didn't just send out a message, or her team didn't just send out a message. They take the time to build her profile and put out good content, which builds trust, because the moment you get a message, what a lot of people do is click over to the person's profile and check out who they are. So it gives instant credibility, and I bet you the conversion rates are higher. The revenue is there. Her business is booming.
All right. That is it for today, guys. Please don't forget to rate, review, subscribe. Go to marketingschool.io/agency. And guess what? Neil and I, we're doing a private session with the group tomorrow, marketingschool.io/agency. And we'll see you tomorrow.